This video is in a series of LOSIC, Edexcel, A-level maths videos, and this one is on chapter 5 straight line graphs. So let's have a look. We've got an equation with a straight line passing through these two coordinates, and it wants our answer in this form. So if you don't already know, the general equation of a straight line can be found using this formula. Okay, which is just a rearranged version of the gradient formula. Now, really, what we want is we don't really need the 2's on that because we just want to keep an x and a y in there and substitute a number in here and in here. Okay, before we can substitute into this, we need the gradient, the m part. So let's find that first. Okay, so the gradient is the change in y over the change in x. So I'm going to subtract the y value. So I'm going to do 5 take negative 2 divided by, now because I started with a 5, I'm going to start with a minus 1. Minus 1 take 4. So be really careful. 5 take negative 2, that's add. So that's 7 over minus 5. And you can write this as minus 7 fifths. Okay, so we've got the gradient. Now, when you've got the gradient and you've got a coordinate on the line, then you can use this formula. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite this formula out. Okay, and we're going to substitute our numbers in. Now, I'm going to use m is equal to negative 7 fifths, and I'm going to use the coordinate negative 1, 5, because 1's always nice to have in our equation. So let's put negative 7 fifths x minus 1 equals y take away 5. Okay, so we can do a bit of simplification here. I've got minus 7 fifths brackets x plus 1 equals y minus 5. Okay, and then I'm going to expand out my brackets. And then we've got something that's starting to look a bit like an equation. We've got an x, a y, and some numbers in there. Now, the first thing we notice is we want everything to be integers. So at this point, I would multiply every term by 5, everything on both sides by 5. So if I do that, it gets rid of our denominators on this side, and then this becomes 5y minus 25. Now, the only thing left to do at this point is to get it all onto one side, with one side being 0. So we're going to add 7x and add 7. So we get 5y plus 7x. And then we've got minus 25, add 7, so that's minus 18. So now we have this in the format that we wanted, where each number is an integer and we've got 0 on one side. If you like this video and you found it helpful, hit the like button or leave me a comment. If you want to see how to do part B, we'll be doing that in the next video in this series.